ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकम् करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुम् लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नंबर 11 अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
ये यथा
मां प्रपद्यन्ते
तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम्
तांस्तथैव
भजाम्यहम्
मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते
मम
वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते
मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः
मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः
मनुष्याः सर्वशः मम वर्त्म एव अनुवर्तन्ते. If that is so, why don't you, O Lord Bhagavan, why don't you bless everyone by giving them moksha? Because he is all compassionate, Ishvaraha. So he can bless all the people, Sarve, Manushyaha. And Bhagavan is also capable of doing. Why only few people? Because ye yatha mam prapadyante tan tathaiva bhajamyaham. Also, as they approach me, as they seek me what they want, so I bless them. And also, another reason is that is said here. Let us read the Sangati. Yadi tava ishvarasya
यदि तव ईश्वरस्य
ragadi dosha abhavat
रागादिदोष अभावात्
sarva pranishu
सर्वप्राणिषु
anajighrikshayam tulyayam
अनुजिगृक्षायां तुल्यायां
sarva phala pradana samarthe cha
सर्वफलप्रदानसमर्थे च
समर्थे च
त्वयि सति
त्वयि
त्वयि
सति
सति
वासुदेवः सर्वम् इति
वासुदेवः
वासुदेवः
सर्वमिति
सर्वमिति
ज्ञानेन एव
ज्ञानेन
ज्ञानेन
एव
एव
मुमुक्षवः सन्तः
मुमुक्षवः सन्तः
मुमुक्षवः
सन्तः
सन्तः
कस्मात् त्वाम् एव सर्वे न प्रतिपद्यन्ते इति
तस्मात्
तस्मात्
त्वामेव
त्वामेव
सर्वे न
सर्वे न
प्रतिपद्यन्ते
प्रतिपद्यन्ते
इति
इति
शृणु तत्र कारणम्
शृणु तत्र कारणम्
कारणम्
यदि तव ईश्वरस्य if tava you the ishvarasya if you the Lord ragadi dvesha ragadi dosha abhavat ragadvesha ragadi doshaha abhavat. Bhagavan doesn't have ragadveshadi doshaha. Raga adihi ragaha adihi esham doshaha ragaha adihi yasya dosha yasya or yesham te referring to dosha. So ragadi etc. they are the doshas. Ragadihi cha asau doshaha. So Bhagavad Gita karmadaraya. Ragadi is Bhagavad. Ragadihi cha asau doshaha. Ragadi doshaha. Absence of that ragadi dosha bhavat. Bhagavan doesn't have raga dvesha, doesn't have any partiality. How can Bhagavan be partial? In fact, if at all there is any one who is impartial towards everyone, that is Bhagavan. He is a parent of all, so a parent cannot be partial. So because abhavat, because of the absence of dosha, the defects, dosha defects like raga, etc. Raga attachment in the form of attachment for someone is close to me. Dvesha, dvesha, hatred. So no raga, no dvesha, no strings attached. Bhagavan's anugraha has no strings attached. Neither dvesha, neither raga, nor dvesha, nor any other thing. Therefore, ragadi dosha abhavat, sarva pranishu anujigrakshayam tulyaya. With regard to all the beings, sarveshu pranishu. With regard to all beings, anujigrakshayam tulyayam, equal. What? Anujigriksha, saptami anujigrakshayam. Jigriksha, grihitum icha jigriksha. With anupasarga, grihitum icha. Anugrahanam ityata, anugrahanam, blessing, ashirvada. Icha to bless, desire to bless, desirous of blessing. Anujigriksha, anupurvaka, gragdhatu, san pratyaya. Karmanaha samana kartakari ichayam va san, icharte san. Grihitum icha jigriksha, with anupasarga, grihitum icha, the one who is desirous of blessing. Here it is a desire to bless. Here not one, here desire to bless. Anujigrikshuhu means the one who is desirous of blessing, like Mamukshuhu. Here Anujigrikshyam, the desire to bless, the blessing, the desire to bless is equal. Tulyaya, It refers to all living beings, praneshu. Why Bhagavan has equal anugrahanam, equal ashirvada, equal blessings towards all beings, because it doesn't have raga dvesha. So ragadi dosha abhava, because of the absence of defects like raga, etc. Therefore, only Bhagavan has equal anugrahanam towards all beings. So that is the hetu why Bhagavan is impartial, because it doesn't have raga dvesha. Ragadi dosha, ragadi dosha, ragadi dosha, raga dvesha ityadi doshas not there in Bhagavan. Therefore, only is equal with regard to all beings in terms of giving his blessings, anugraha. So therefore, sarva pala pradhana samartecha is samartha, is capable. Bhagavan is capable of doing everything. And what to talk with regard to giving the pal of the result, all result, sarva pala pradhana samarthe is capable of granting any result, any desire, fulfilling the desire, any desire, whether it is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So sarva pala, the result, all results, capable of giving all results. 4 purusharthas are there, and 4 purusharthas have 4 ends. Purushartha means, in fact, that is a goal ends. So that purushartha, for sake of achieving those purushartha only, there are means. So purushartha itself is end. So that is a sarvapala. So sarvapala referring to sarva purushartha. Chaturvida purushartha pradhana samarthe iti. Sarvapala. And that purushartha only, in the form of the artha and kama, in the form of different desires. Any desire because of which a man engages in actions only for the sake of this purushartha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. It comes under only the 4 purushartha. 4 goals only. Any means, it is only meant for achieving these 4 goals. It may look it may appear the desires are different, but all desires finally boil down only to this 4 ends. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Therefore, Bhagavan is capable of giving Chaturvida pala purushartha pradhana samartha Ishvaraha. Tvai sati. It is there in Bhagavan. Bhagavan is capable of giving. He can give dharma, artha, kama, moksha too, if you want, if the seeker really wants. That also is capable of giving. That is so. Vasudevaha sarvam iti. Everything is Bhagavan. Vasudevaha sarvam iti. Here Vasudevaha is Ishvaraha. Vasuscha aso devascha Ishvaraha Paramatma. Not Vasudevasya Patyam Puman Krishnaha. Here Vasudeva is, because everything is Vasudeva. If Vasudeva, everything is Vasudeva. If Vasudeva is a son of Vasudeva, then he cannot be Sarvam. He is Sarvam, therefore Vasudeva cannot be the son of Vasudeva. Vasuscha aso devascha, he is the one who lives in all beings and is Devaha, Ishvaraha. Therefore Paramatma. So Sarvam Paramatma, Ishvaraha. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Jnanena Eva, through this knowledge, everything is Brahma, Ishvaraha, Paramatma iti. Jnanena Mumukshavaha Santaha, Mumukshavaha, being desirous of moksha. The people being desirous of moksha, Santaha, Kasmat, why? Tvam eva sarvena prapadyante, being desirous of moksha, why not people, they resort to you? Why people don't have this desire for moksha and seek you? You are capable of giving everything. And moksha is the freedom, gaining which a person becomes free from samsara dukkha. All sorts of dukkha comes to end by resorting to moksha, resorting to moksha purushartha. Therefore, mumukshava santaha, being desirous of moksha, why don't they come to you? Na pratibhadyantu. Eta ye yata mam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham. You said previously. Then why shouldn't people come seeking moksha? People go to the temple, or people even go to see a great Mahatma. Not all the people go to the temple or go to Mahatma seeking moksha. They have different desires. They want to gain different ends. They have different goals, different ends, different purusharthas. Not everyone wants moksha. Even though the Mahatma is capable of giving upadesha, moksha upadesha, but people are not ready. Not everyone wants moksha. They ask for some petty things. They are interested in that, not moksha. Kasmatvam, and you are Ishvara, you are Bhagavan, you are capable of giving moksha. So why don't all the people, survey, they resort to you asking for moksha, which puts an end to this samsara, the perpetuating the samsara. So the meaning is, why not people become mumukshus and come to you? Why only few people are choosy about this jnanam, and therefore they strive for moksha? Many people are kamarti, are artharti. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit etati siddhaye. Bhagavan says in the later chapter. In fact, that is the reason. Manushyanam sahasreshu, only among the 1,000, only few people they really work for moksha, and among them also only few get siddhi, success. And therefore, being desirous of knowledge, mumukshava santaha, why not the people come to you? Iti, this is a question. Shrunu tatra karanam. Then listen to the answer for this question. If this is your doubt, hey Arjuna, then listen to tatra tasmin vishaye. With regard to this, Shrunu tatra karanam. Listen to the reason. What is the reason? Why all people not desirous of moksha? Because the reason is kankshanta karmanam siddhim
काङ्क्षन्तः
काङ्क्षन्
कर्मणां
सिद्धिं
सिद्धिम्
yajanta iha devataah
यजन्त
यजन्त
इह
इह
देवताः
देवताः
क्षिप्रं हिमानुषे लोके
क्षिप्रं हि
क्षिप्रं हि
मानुषे
मानुषे
लोके
लोके
सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा.
सिद्धिर्भवति
सिद्धिर्भवति
कर्मजा।
कर्मजा.
The reason is karmanam siddhihi, karmanam siddhim yajantaha iha devataha kangshantaha kshipram bhavati. That is the phala, the result of karma, the action, is gained very quickly. Kshipram, quickly. Shigrameva. Shigram bhavati. Shigram bhavati. The result of an action. Action intended to gain a certain end. In this loka, it is accomplished very quickly. It is very quickly achieved. Karma phala is karma pala is gained quickly here. Wanting to gain a certain end in this loka itself, if a person does karma, he gains it immediately, relatively quickly. Immediately means either tomorrow or after a week or after a year or after 2 years, 5 years, he gets it, but not after so many janmas. So, therefore, the visibility, the karma pala, the visibility, the perception is immediate. The gaining is immediate. There is attraction for karma pala, there is desire for karma pala, and a desire for karma pala is so strong. Therefore, people do karma, and the result of the karma also achievable quickly here. Unlike the result of knowledge, unlike the result of knowledge, even though jnana marga is open, I have taught, but people choose karma. Why? Because karma pala siddhi is kshiparam, is faster. Therefore, only people worship the different devatas. The devata also, they are nothing but different forms of me alone. They worship different devatas for gaining different ends. And the siddhi, the result also comes quicker. There are different karmas in the Veda, the karma kanda of the Veda. The famous karma, we always quote, this putra kameshti yajna, the khariri yajna, etc. If you take putra kameshti yajna, a couple does the yajna with the desire to get a putra, a son or putri, whatever it is, a child. And the result of that yajna, when do they gain? They want the result. They want a son now or next janma or in the other loka. They want here, now, in this loka, now, immediately. Next year, they want a son. Not even after 2 years or 5 years. Next year, immediate. Therefore, only they will do putra kameshti yajna as it is stipulated in the Veda. They follow the instructions, they follow the procedures of the karma kanda of the Veda meticulously, appointing the priest, giving them the dakshina and offering the hagutis, etc. The rich people, they perform. It's a very costly yajna, therefore only rich people can afford to. And they get the result. Shipram immediately. Similarly, Kariri yajna, the yajna for rain. Now the land is famine. This land is affected with famine. There is no rain, and therefore there is scarcity of food. People suffer. And a yajna is done, Kariri yajna. And the result will, and the yajna is done with the expectation that rain will come immediately, not after a year. People will not survive. Therefore, Kshipram hi bhavati. Yajanta iha devataha. They propitiate the devatas and perform the karma with the intention of gaining the results immediately, and they gain also. Kshipram bhavati. Therefore, karmanaha palam kshipram bhavati. Iha asmin loke. The result of karma is quicker, it is faster compared to the result of pursuing jnanam. You ask what the question is asked, why all people seek moksha? Why don't they come to you asking for moksha? Because for moksha you need to have wait. You need to have patience. You have to wait. There is no instant moksha. Moksha is not achievable by karma. If you do it and tomorrow you gain it, there is not doing involved. Akritaha mokshaha kritena karmana na bhavati. Parikshalokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamaya nastya kritena. Therefore, since moksha is not achievable by karma, And therefore, the results of karma only are quicker, faster in this world. Therefore, for moksha, one must have titiksha, one must have patience. One must wait. Why? Because it requires sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. It requires a cultivation of sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. For that only the means are given: karma yoga, upasana. How long a person should karma yoga, that we cannot say. It depends on the person. Maybe this whole janma, next janma also, and next another 100 janma also, depends. But if one is a mumukshu, he gets committed to the pursuit of moksha. Or maybe tomorrow also, if the person is qualified, already has gained adhikaritvam because of his preparedness in the previous janma. So now the time has come for him to gain jnanam and therefore moksha immediately. So therefore, when we cannot say with regard to jnanam, but when with regard to karma, we can say it is immediate, faster, quicker. Now in this janma, not only in this janma, it is immediate. The result is wanted immediately. So therefore, only people choose karma marga, not jnana marga. And jnana marga also, it is not that much easy. We are not sure of the result. You keep doing it because you have Shraddha in Shastram, Shraddha in Guru, Vakya of the Guru, Shraddha in Bhagavan. Therefore, Jnana Marga, there is no stipulated time. Depends on the Chitta Shuddhi. Then that differs from person to person. So therefore, we cannot say. Whereas with regard to karma, anybody does the karma as should be done, they get the result. There is uniformity with regard to performance of karma and gaining the result. What I mean by uniformity in performing karma means if the person is adhikritaha in doing the karma, if he performs karma, he get the result. The Brahmana cannot perform Rajasuya Yajna. Whereas everybody can ask for a son, a Grihastha, as every Grihastha can aspire to get a son if they don't have, and therefore they can perform Putrakameshti. Or they can do karma for gaining Swargaloka. Of course, Swargaloka is not immediate. That also will not come. It is not Kshipram. If Swargaloka is Kshipram, then the condition is to go to Swargaloka, now we have to die. Because it is achievable only after death, therefore it is not immediate. So Swargaloka also ruled out. It is not Kshipram. Shastra says after Maranam, you go to Swargaloka if you perform this karma. If you perform Jyotishtoma Yajna, you go to Swargaloka. There also that particular karma is done with the expectation that the person will go to Swargaloka after Varanam. Therefore, that is also not immediate. So accepting Jyotishtoma, the karma, they are different karma. Here we are talking about Iha, not Amushya. Iha loke, Asmin loke. What is achievable here? Swarga is not achievable here. You can make this life heaven. That is different. A Swarga here. That depends. But Swarga Loka as such, a Loka, a separate world, a Loka, if you want to go there, for that you perform Jyotishthamadi karma, and the result is encashable, not now, it is after this Janma. For that also you have to wait. But at least that is achievable after this Janma. But Jnanam we cannot say when. Next Janma we cannot say. Or here, a Janma after next, that we cannot say. It depends on the adhikaritvam of the person. Therefore, there is no time, there is no time limitation, time frame available for jnanam. It depends. It depends on the preparedness of the person. Whereas with regard to karma, there is no such thing. Here itself, Shipram hi eva, iha eva, by propitiating certain devataha, and Devata bless you with the results immediately. So therefore, Kangshantaha, Ichantaha ityartaha, Abhipsantaha, Bhashakara says. Ichantaha, Kangshantaha, Shatranta, Kangshanto, Kangshantaha, Manushyaha, Kangshantaha, Manushyaha, Karmanam Siddhim, accomplishment of the Karma Pala. Karmanam Siddhim. Karma becomes Siddhi, an action becomes Siddhi, success only when Karma Pala is achieved. So Karmanam Siddhim means accomplishment of the result of the Karma. Karma Pala. So Karmanam Siddhim, Yajantaha, Yajante, Manushyaha Yajante, Yajidatu Atmaipadi, Yajante, Manushyaha Yajante Iha Devataha. Devataha is Vidya Bhakti, Bhagavad, Akaranta Shabda. So Devataha Yajante, Manushyaha Kangshantaha, Manushyaha, Manavaha, what Kangshantaha? The object is Karmanam Siddhim. Desiring the result of the karma, Manushyaha, people, Janaha, Iha, here, Devataha Yajante, they worship Devatas. They worship Devatas, many Devatas. Particular Devata gives, bless you with particular ends. Therefore, different Devatas. Like Dhanvantri, bless you with the Arogya, the health. So, different Devatas are there. So, therefore, desiring the Karma Pala, desiring Karma Pala, Karma Pala, therefore, it is Parichinna. Karmanaha Palam, achievable by Karma, therefore, Parichinna. So, they want limited results only. They don't want unlimited results, that is moksha. So, desiring limited result, which is achievable by karma, therefore here, Manushyaha, Devataha, Yajante, people worship Devatas, different Devatas. They do different yajnas, propitiating different Devatas, and therefore they get the desired ends. When Kshipram, quickly, immediately, Kshipramhi, they are blessed with what they want immediately. In fact, it is Bhagavan only blesses them with what they want through that Devata, through those Devatas. Manushe loke, in this world of human beings, Manushya loke, Kshipram hi bhavati, what Siddhihi? Siddhihi bhavati. Siddhihi bhavati, karmaja, born of karma. Karmana jayate iti karmaja. The results, karmaja siddhihi. The results born of karma, Kshipram bhavati, takes place quickly. Therefore, only people, they resort to different devatas and therefore perform karma. They don't go to different devatas asking moksha. They go to different devatas, different temples, different sthala, different pilgrimages they take and do karma to gain the desired end, which is limited ends. And that is achievable Kshipram, Shigrabheva. So therefore, why Bhagavan doesn't bless all with moksha? Because they want the other dharmartha kama, not moksha. Why dharmartha kama? Because artha kama, not even dharma, artha kama. Why? Because it is achievable here in this world itself quickly. Therefore, they are after that. See, everybody is naturally a human being. Everyone wants the result now. Everyone wants result now. The results, they don't want to wait for the result to come later. So they want, even if moksha is achievable now, they will be happy with this body, in fact. But that is not possible. They have to wait for this janma to over. Then only it is Swarga Loka, not moksha. Not moksha, Swarga. Going to Swarga Loka. Even though that is also a parichinna palam, if it is achievable with this body, people will go after it. But it is not possible that going to Swarga Loka, that is achievable only after this Janma. Therefore, there is no choice. You have to wait for this Janma to over. But moksha, it is not like that. When it is achievable, that we cannot say. How much time it takes, we cannot say. So, since it depends on the adhikaritvam of the person, and to gain chitta shuddhi, a person has to follow the sadhana, karma yoga, etc. Therefore, since it is not Kshipram, therefore they don't seek moksha. They don't seek moksha. Therefore, to be a person, desirous of moksha, one must have a great commitment. A tivra ichcha, intense desire. That is why we say tivra ichcha, moktim ichcha. Like the person whose shira is on fire, the head is on fire. The person whose head is on fire, he looks for water. Immediately, he wants to dip his head in water. Even if the water is gutter water, that he doesn't mind. He wants to put off the fire. So that much, the vairag, that much tivrata is required for moksha. That tivrata should continue. It is a continuous tivrata. Tivra mumukshutvam. So it is not a one day business. You intensely earn for moksha today. Not today. It should continue throughout the life. It should continue. And that same tivrata is taken forward in the next janma also. As said in the 6th chapter. The person is not able to achieve in this janma. He continues in the next janma. So it continues till the person is ready. Adhikaritvam. So therefore, moksha marga seems to be a very tedious process, a long marga, the result of which not known when the person would gain. That is the reason, Kshipram. That is the reason why people opt for doing karma and gaining karma pala, because it is quicker. Kankshantaha. Karmanam siddhim kankshantaha. Karma kurvanti. Manushyaha. Kshipram hi bhavati. Karmaja siddhim. Ataha. Karma kurvanti. They are interested in karma. Now let us read the Bhashya. Kangshantaha adhipsantaha.
काङ्क्षन्तः
Kangshantaha,
अभीप्सन्तः
Kangshantaha kangshdantu. Abhipsantaha abhipurvaka ipsa. Aptum icha apdatu. Apnoti. That sananta become ipsa. Aptum icha ipsa. So abhipsantaha. Kangshanto kangshantaha. Abhipsantaha. So apdatu become with abhipurvaka becomes abhipsantaha. Ab becomes e. A becomes e. Abhipsantaha. Because of pakara, we can know that the dhatu is abdatu. Apnoti, abdatu, fifth gana. And shatranta, sananta, shatranta rupam of the sananta. Sananta, shatranta rupam of the sananta dhatu. Dhatu plus san pratyaya and its shatranta rupam. So abhipsantaha, tatyayantaha ityartaha, desiring. Karmanam siddhim.
Karmanam siddhim,
Palanishpattim.
Palanishpattim,
Prartayantaha.
Prarthayantaha,
Yajante.
Yajante,
Iha asmin loke.
Iha asmin loke,
Devataha indragnyaadyaha.
देवताः
Devataha
इन्द्राग्न्याद्याः
Indragnyaadyaha.
So Kangshantaha is Abhipsantaha, desiring. That is Karta desires. Desiring. Manushyaha Kangshantaha. Kankshante. So, Janaha desires. Desire for what? Karmanam Siddhim. Karmanam Siddhim is Phala Nishpatti. Accomplishment of the result. Phala Nishpatti. Result of karma. Karmanam Siddhim. Siddhi is result. Result of karma. So, Phala Nishpatti. Phala Nishpatti. The result of karma. Pratayantaha. Phala Nishpattim Pratayanta. The result of karma. Karmanam Siddhim. Karma Palam. Karma Palam Pratayanta. Karmanam Siddhim. Siddhim is the result, accomplishment. Accomplishment of the karma is, that is through gaining karma pala. Therefore, karma palam, ichantaha prartayantaha. They seek karma pala. They desire karma pala. They pray prartayantaha. They pray for the karma pala, the results of the karma. So, therefore, iha ejante they worship, where here, asmin loke, manushya loke, bhuloke, prithvyameva, ejante iha devataha. They worship devatas. Devataha. Who are the devatas? Indra, Agni, Adyaha. Adipatas, all other devatas. So many devatas are there. Male, female, and mixture of animal and human beings like Narasimha, etc. Different gods are there. So therefore, Indra, Agni, etc. Indra, Agni, Adya. Indra, Agni, Adipadat, other devatas, they worship. Ejante iha. So why do I do this yajanam, puja, worship? Because they are intended, because they have the intention, they have the desire to gain the result, gaining which the sense of inadequacy, at least for the time being, it will not be there. Not that they will become Purnaha, they achieve Purnatva. Because of the sense of lack of a certain thing that propels them to do the karma, propitiating the respective devatas, gaining the result, they have a sense of adequacy. That is not permanent, it is only temporary. That they don't know. Because karma they are doing, they perform karma. Therefore, it is because of ajnanam only. They are ajnanam. They don't have purnatvam. If they have purnatvam, why should they do karma? Therefore, they are not jnani, they are ajnanis. So atma ajnanam only is that. Therefore, only desire. The existence, the presence of desire itself shows that there is ignorance of the knowledge of Atma. So when there is ignorance of the knowledge of Atma, how can you expect them to work for jnanam of Atma? Therefore, they cannot be moksharthi. They are kamarthi or dharmarthi. They want to gain the ends, the pleasurable, the prayers, the ends which are pleasant here itself. So they are samsaris. They continue to be in samsara. Therefore, iha asmin loke eva yajante. But if they are mumukshus, if they are moksharthi, moksharthi, they can convert the same karma into a yoga. But they are not moksharthi, they are artharthi or kamarthi. They are prayorthis. They are after prayers. Prayorthi means people who are interested in gaining prayers, the pleasant ends now, immediately in this loka. Therefore, only Indra, Agni, Devatas, they worship. Then the next line. अथ यः अन्यां देवताम् उपास्ते
यः अन्यां देवताम् उपास्ते
अन्यां देवताम् उपास्ते
अन्यः असौ अन्यः अहम् अस्मि इति
अन्यः
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 असौ
अहम्
अन्यः
अस्मि
अहम्
अहम्
अस्मि इति
अस्मि इति
न स वेद
सः
न स
वेद
वेद
यथा पशुः एवम्
यथा
यथा पशुः
एवम्
एवम्
स देवानाम्
देवानां
देवानाम्
इति श्रुतेः.
इति
इति
श्रुतेः
श्रुतेः.
What Shruti from Brihadaranyaka Shruti? This line is in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. It says that a person worships a devata. A person worships a devata. So there, worshipper, worshipped. Two things are there. A worshipper, the seeker, worships the devata. The seeker of Artha Kama or whatever may be Dharma Artha Kama. He worships a devata. What knowledge does the seeker? What knowledge does the seeker? He has the seeker. He doesn't have Advaita Jnana. If he's Advaita, then why should he do the puja? The very act of puja, the worship, implies that the seeker considers himself to be different from the worship, from the devata. So there is a Veda Buddhi. So, yaha anyam devatam upaste. The one who worships anyam devatam. Devata who is different from him is not the devata. The devata is their worship. The worship is not the worshipper. The devata is different from me. That is why he is a devotee, he is a devata. That's why he becomes a devotee of the devata. There's a bhakta, deva sambandha is a worshipper, worshipped sambandha. So upaste, he does puja, he worships. Anyam devatam upasate, so that implies he has the sense of the knowledge of Veda Buddhi. Anyaha devatam upaste. So therefore it's Ajnani only. Therefore Ajnani. Being Ajnani, he worships. Being Ajnani, worships the devata who is different from oneself. Anyam devatam. That is why Anyam. It is not he worships himself. Like in the Vichara Sagara, it is the Dhyana Shloka itself. Magyam Ganapataye Namaha, the author says, Nishaladasa. Magyam Ganapataye Namaha. I worship Ganapati. Who is that Ganapati? It is myself. Who says? The author says. The author, he has Abheda Buddhi. Therefore, there Ganapati, the Devata, Upasana Devata, is not different from me. But there also puja is worships. But there it is, there the puja is done with Abheda Buddhi. Here, puja worship is done with Veda Buddhi. Anyam Devatam, the word Anyam is different from me, different from the worshipper. The worshipped is different from the worship. So therefore, Anyam Devatam, Anya Devatam upasate, yaha upasate, Anyaha asau, Anyaha agamasmi iti. Anyaha asau Devata. The Devata is different. I am different from that Devata. So that is clean. Veda Buddhi is there. The Devata is different, I am different. So the worshipper worshipped, the Veda is there. And he is a seeker of the limited ends. Prayorthi, Artharthi, Kamarthi is. Therefore, he doesn't know, Nasa Veda, he doesn't know the reality of, the truth of the worshipper worshipped. The worshipper, the truth is the worshipper is not different from the worship. That is the truth. That is Jnanam. That is Jnanam, Advaita Jnanam. But that the worshipper doesn't know this. He is ajnani. Therefore, only anyam devatam upasate, thinking that agam anyaha aso devata anyaha iti. Therefore, this person who worships for that devata is like a pashu. Yata pashurevam sadevana. Therefore, pashu is animal. Like the pashu, the pet animals. We have pet animals. So the pet animals will be very loyal, will be very faithful. The pet animal is not the yajamana. The pet animals always try to please the owner. Tries to please the owner. So whatever the owner, when he is pleased, gives, the pet animal gets that and feels happy. He is very faithful, loyal to the owner. Similarly, for the devatas, the worshippers are like nothing but animals, pet animals. So we are the pet animals for the devatas. Iti shrutehe. So if you please the devata, devatas will please you and bless you. But you are not the devata. Pashuhu eva. Pashuhu eva. So therefore, Pashuhu eva sa devaram. Pashuhu eva sa devaram. It's like like an animals. This person who worships the devata is like an animal to the devata. So like an animal to the devata means, but devata, like a devata is a master, you are the servant. So you have to serve the master, you have to serve the devata. So devata will get pleased and bless you. So that is the relationship between you and the devata. That is the relationship between you and the devata, and you establish the relationship because you want the limited ends. Parichinna karma palam. Therefore, you do karma, you are busy with karma, and therefore devatas also bless you with the karma pala. So that you remain attached to him, attached to the devata. But if you ask for jnanam, that abeda jnana, then the difference resolves. Then you are not like a pet animal doing all sorts of chores. Aham brahmasmi. There is no difference. Aso devata anyaha becomes aso adityaha agam iti. That devata is myself. When that jnanam is there, then you will not be like a pashu doing all sorts of this karma to please the devata and to fulfill your ends because you are got jnanam. So that jnanam makes you that jnanam removes ajnanam. Therefore, you are free from the desire for all the limited ends, and therefore you don't need to worship the devata asking any result. If at all, if you worship devata, you worship out of completeness, adequacy. Now you worship the devata not out of adequacy, it is out of inadequacy, apurnatva. So there's a difference in the puja done by the karmi and the mumukshu. The jnani also does puja, but there's a difference with what attitude the jnani does puja, with what attitude the karmi does puja. The karmi is like an animal to the devata, but jnani is not like an animal. Aham tvam eva iti bhavena pujam karoti. Puja also he did not do, but he does. Maybe he likes performing puja, he does. So there's a difference between the puja performed by a jnani, sannyasi, a jnani, and the puja performed by the others. We cannot judge based on the act. We can know only from we cannot judge from the act. We can know only from the jnanam of the person. That also we cannot see whether the person is jnani or not. How do we know? We cannot judge a person. So we are not in a position to judge a person. But a jnani does puja out of fulfillment, and a jnani does puja out of lack. There's a clear difference. So therefore only Janaha, people are busy with doing karma. Therefore only they don't choose Jnana Marga. They don't choose Jnana Marga. The reason for not choosing Jnana Marga is they have this Veda Buddhi, Abeda Buddhi. Even the thought of studying Shastram, Shravanam, that desire itself is not there. Even the Sankalpa level not there. Therefore they don't choose Jnana Marga. They are after karma and they would like to be the Pashuhu, Iva, Devana. Therefore, they want to have this Bhritya. They want to have the Bhritya Swami relationship with the worshipped. So therefore, they worship and they are blessed with what they want by the worshipper, by the worshipped. So the Devata blesses. So this is from the Brihadaranyaka Shruti. So out of avidya, out of ajnanam, they worship and they get the ends fulfilled. Okay, then further, tesham hi
Tesham
Tesham
hi
binna devata yajinam
Binna
Devata
Devatayajina
palakangshinam
Palakangshinam
Kangshinam
shipram shigram hi yasmat
From
Shikram
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 hi Yasmat
Yasmat
manushe loke
Manushe Loke
manushya loke hi shastradhikarah
Manushya Loke
Manushya Loke hi
Shastradhikarah
Shastradhikarah
tesham hi binna devata yajina. Binna devata yaji. The worshipper of different devatas. Binna devata yaji. Yaji, the edge, from the edge dhatu. Yajinam. Binna devata yajinam, the worshipper of different devatas. Binna devata yajinam. Binna devata yajinam. The worshipped, the devatas are different. And they are different. Many are there. Falakangshinam. Phalanam आकांक्षः आकांक्ष यस्य अस्ति इति आकांक्षी फलानाम आकांक्षी फलाकांक्षी the desire of the results of the desire of the results of action falakangshinam kshipram quickly shigram eva he yasmat he is yasmat because of this is the hetu because of this tesham for those tesham is tesham manushyanam. They are Binna Devata Yajis, Binna Devata Yajinam, Palak Palakangshinam, Shipram quickly, Yiga, Manushe Loke, in this world of human beings, the Palakangshinam, the result of karma is Shigram Kshipram Bhavati, is quick. The result of karma, that is, the karma pala is achieved faster in this loka by the ones who worship the devatas. Palakangshinam Shigram Kshipram Bhavati. What karma pala? Results of karma. And also, Manushya Loke hi Shastradhikaraha. Shastradhikaraha. The eligibility Adhikritaha Bhavati. Adhikaraha, the eligibility for doing karma. Who has that eligibility? Only Manushas have the eligibility. Only Manushya can do karma, gain karma pala in the form of Pamba Punya, and that in cash, if it is Punya in the Swargaloka, or if it is Papa in Narakaloka, or by taking Janma in Adhoyoni. So, Palam is gainable. Results are gainable through action only in this loka. Therefore, who are eligible for doing actions? Only human beings. Therefore, Manushya Loke ki Shastradhikaraha. Shastreshu Adhikaraha. Eligibility for performing karma is there only in Manushya Loka, in this world of human beings, based on one's varna and ashrama. The person must do the karma which are enjoined by the Shastram. So who can do? The Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, as well as Shudra. Shudra, of course, not for Vedic karma, but any karma, Lokika karma. The other three varnas are eligible for Shastra, Vedika, as well as Lokika karma. Shudra, Lokika karma, they do karma. So karmas are done, whether it is Vedikam or Lokika. But here Shastra, we say, Shastra Adhikara. The duties which are enjoined by the Shastram. So, therefore, that eligibility is only for the human beings. Not all the human beings can do all the karma. That is why it said in keeping with one's varna and ashrama. Varna, ashrama, dharma is there in keeping with that one can do karma. Varna, ashrama, when we say it is not really, we are creating a distinction among the human beings. There are certain things which only a particular ashrama, a varna can do. So this we cannot question because it is Shastra. And we have Shraddha in what Shastram says. Kuruvakyeshu, Shastreshu, Vishwasava Shraddha. A Brahmana should not do Rajasuya means he should not do. We cannot ask why a Brahmana should not fight for performing Rajasuya Yajna. In fact, he can be a priest. He can be an officiating priest for doing Rajasuya Yajna for the king. But he cannot do it for himself. So it is like being the cashier in the bank. You can touch the cash, you can count the cash, but cash doesn't belong to you. Similarly, for Brahmana, certain karma which Kshatriya cannot do, only Brahmana can do. So therefore, that Adhikara Vedas are there. So that we cannot question. It is because it is purely Shastra. But point is that karma can be done only in this loka, Manushya loka. Therefore, then the next line. Kshipram hi manushe loke.
Shupram hi manushe loke.
Iti visheshanat.
Iti visheshanat.
Anyeshu api.
Anyeshu
Anyeshu
api.
Karmapala siddhim.
Karmaphala siddhim.
Darshayati Bhagavan.
Darshayati Bhagavan.
Why should Bhagavan say Iha? Ejanta Iha Devataha Kshipram hi manushe loke. In Manushya loka, in this world of human beings, the results are gained fast, quicker. Why? It means the results are not gained only in this loka or gainable in this loka, it is gainable in other lokas also. That is implied. Otherwise, why should say Iha? So it is Kshipram, it's quick and fast means some other loka also it is possible. That is why he says Iha. If it is only gainable here, then we don't have to use the word Iha. Bhagavan has used the word Iha. So therefore, Kshipram hi manushe loke iti visheshana. Because of this mention of Kshipram hi manushe loke, so that implies Anyeshu lokeshu api, in other lokas also, karma pala siddhihi. The result of action can be gained even in other loka. That is what Bhagavan Darshayati. Bhagavan shows the possibility of gaining the result of karma in other loka. How? Swarga loka, for example. That is, karma what you do here. Karma you have to do here only. There is no choice with regard to doing karma. That is only possible in this loka. That is why it is karma bhumi. Dharma kshetre, kurukshetre. This dharma kshetra, karma kshetra. Karma can be done only in Manushya loka because only Manushas have free will. So karma can be done. He can be a karta as well as bhokta. Pashus that they cannot do. They are only bhokta. Devatas also. They are also bhokta only. They cannot be karta. They cannot do. Therefore, they cannot gain papa punya. Only Manushas have the eligibility of performing karma and therefore gain papa and punya. Kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam. Anyatava kartum shakyam. They have a choice in doing. So since choice is there and exercising over the choice, everything is there only for human beings and therefore in this world only doing is possible. But what about the encashing the karma in the form of it's the getting the result? That is possible here. You can encash the karma pala here and other loka also. If it other loka, you have to wait for this janma to over. So therefore, anyeshu api karma pala siddhi. The result is gained in the other loka. So in this loka, it is gained. That is one. For certain karma, the karma palas are gainable in this loka. And for certain karma, the karma pala is gainable only in the other loka, like Swarga loka. You go to the Swarga loka, for which you have done Jyotishtoma karma, and the result is encashed in the Swarga loka, or in the form of gaining another janma in this loka. Next janma, you get, suppose karma is done for getting birth to a better yoni. So better yoni means better family. You want to have next janma in a better family. So you do karma. So you get better janma, better parentage. So that is also possible. So if it is next, whether it is janma, that is yoni, or loka. So that is also, for that also karma is done here. But karma pala siddhi is anyeshu, lokeshu, or janmasu. That Bhagavan shows. Indirectly he shows that. So Shupram hi manusha loke, that specific mention is to show that this karma pala are gained in other world also, other loka also, or other janma also, next janma. The sixth chapter it is said that Yoga Brashta, taking the next janma, is born in a yogic family, is born in a very wealthy family, affluent family. So therefore, seeking better parentage, this the cultured family. That is next. If a person wants a better parentage, want to get janma in a cultured family, that is possible only in the next janma, not possible now, not Kshipram. So that possibilities are there. Therefore, only Kshipram hi manushe loke iti, that specific mention. So therefore, the attainment of karma pala can be here, can be here as well as in the other loka. That is with Kshipram, the specific mention. Then the next line. Manushe loke
Manushe loke
varnashramadhi karmadikaraha varnashramadi karmani
Varnashramaadi karmani
iti visheshaha
iti visheshaha
tesham cha
tesham cha
varnashramadhyadhikari karmanam
varnashramadhyadhikari karmanam
falasiddhihi
falasiddhihi
क्षिप्रम भवति
क्षिप्रम bhavati
कर्मणः जाता
कर्मजा कर्मणः जाता
मानुषे लोके इति विशेषः वर्णाश्रमादि कर्माणि. Why मानुषे लोके? That visheshana, that is to show that varnashramadi karmani, karma in keeping with the varna, brahmana kshatriya vaishya shudra iti, varna and ashrama, varna vyavastha and ashrama vyavastha. So therefore, the eligibility of performance of karma in keeping with one's varna vyavastha and ashrama vyavastha ityadi. Therefore, manushe loke. So it is based on varna and ashrama vyavastha. So varnashramadi karmani iti visheshaha manushe loke. Iti visheshaha, that is the vishesha, that is the specific, the speciality of manushe loke. Then tesham varnashramadi adhikari karmanam. Tesham, Kesham, Karmana, Tesham Karmana, Varnashramadi, the actions, Varnashramadi, Adhikari Karmana, the actions of the person in keeping with his Varna and Ashrama. Varna Vyavastha and Ashrama Vyavastha, the actions, the result of those actions, Palasiddhi. The Palasiddhi Kshipram Bhavati. The result of action is quick, is very fast. The result of action of whom? Of the Adhikari, of the Adhikritaha Purushaha, of the person, qualified person in keeping with Varna and Ashrama, etc. So Varnashramadi Adhikari Karmana, that is Tesham, referring to this Tesham is Karmana. Tesham Karmana, the results of those karmas, Palasiddhi Kshipram Bhavati, is quicker, is quick. And the karma of the Adhikari, who performs the karma, the Adhikari, the person performs the karma, and the Adhikari, that qualified person, and is based on what? Is a person who is qualified, Adhikritaha, in performing the karma, and that is based on his Varna and Ashrama, Varna Vyavastha and Ashrama Vyavastha. So therefore, Varna Ashrama, the Adhikari Karmanam, Palasiddhi. So Karmanam, Palasiddhi, Kshipram Bhavati, iti. Karmaja, Karmaja means Karmanaha Jata. Karmanaha Jata, Karmaja, born of karma. Karmanaha Jata, Karmaja. So there is born of karma, that is karma palam. So karma pala siddhi kshipram bhavati iti. Next shloka we will see. And Gita Priya Bodhini we will read in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnad Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद शरण जी.
Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.